It's day 2, and as Rick and Maggie prepare their house, one guest has to repair his.
I would never have got you to pick a number between 1 and 10.
But you would have.
Yeah, I'd leave it there, Mark. Moving on. Back with Andy Pandy and Looby Loo. Right, what is with the pyjamas, then?
But I actually work as Maggie the egg seller at the Mary Rose Museum, where we focus on Tudor life.
Oh, you're having a historical night. I'll be heading off, then. Sorry, that's Tudor humour for you.
It's the first time in my life I've worn anything like this, and I don't know what to say.
Say nothing. Just twinkle those baby blues. Well done.
Maggie and Rick, they are an interesting couple, aren't they?
Yeah.
I mean, Rick gives the eyes.
Those eyes. Oh.
Enough now!
I mean, given that they're slightly older than us, it'd be interesting to see what they put on a plate, whether it be a more mature palate or whether it would just be something outside the box. I don't know.
Think 500 years outside the box. Rick and Maggie kick off their Tudor onslaught with the starter. Wild boar pate with ship's biscuits.
See, I enjoy biscuits, so I'm going to enjoy that side of things. I don't like pate.
Rick snips up bacon into boar and pork mince. Adds parsley, fried onion, then seasons.
In Tudor times, black pepper was very expensive and it was only ever used by the very wealthy.
I didn't know that.
Fascinating. Maggie then adds brandy, egg and cream to the mix.
This is for Mark.
Then adds another shot of brandy. It's cheaper than pepper, I hear. The tureen is lined with bacon, and in goes the mix. Then the whole lot goes in the oven.
It doesn't matter if this is really overworked because it's ship's biscuits, and ship's biscuits were really hard.
Yeah, like the pronunciation.
Never had a
Not
biscuit
to my knowledge.
shaped in the shape of a ship. Oh, God.
Yeah.
I think so.
See what I mean? Dough rolled out and cut, not in the shape of ships. They're seasoned and put into bake. On to the main. Beef cheeks in aigre-douce sauce with root vegetables and a lamb shank version for Sikhs, Tina and Govinda.
What's agri?
I think is aigre-douce sauce.
Maggie, please enlighten us.
Now that there aigre-douce, bittersweet sauce is what them their officers on board the Mary Rose used to have for their dinner.
Naval grub, eh? How admirable. Yes! As Rick busies himself with making mash, Maggie fries her beef cheeks.
We chose beef cheeks because we wanted something that the Tudors would have eaten. I'd be very, very surprised if they've ever had beef cheeks before.
I've eaten a couple of cheeks in.
Of course you have. Maggie transfers the fried meat to a slow cooker loaded with chopped up veg and adds the meat juices. She repeats the process with lamb shanks for Tina and Govinda.
That's as big as Govinda's leg.
Which one?
This is the deuce to the aigre prunes. I'm snipping them to hide the fact that they're prunes. Because I think if somebody comes across a prune, they won't know what body part it is, will they, really?
Yes, that would be a bit of a shock. Prunes given the snip, they're added to the meats with red wine and then left to do their business. It'll all be served with mash and veg. Dessert time, the curiously titled Maids of Honour tarts with cream.
Made of jam tarts, I'm thinking then.
Well, Maggie's are actually more like sticky toffee pudding in a puff pastry case, which she rolls out and refrigerates.
Plonk.
Rick mixes brown sugar with butter, eggs and flour before Maggie adds the dates.
This dessert could go one of two ways. It could be very stodgy, or it could be fantastic.
Sounds like a winner to me. They'll construct the dessert when the guests have arrived.
I think that they're up for something different and they would be disappointed if they didn't get something a bit quirky.
Such as the dress code?
Dress code. Tudor.
You can't swear.
Yep, that's more Anglo-Saxon.
I quite like the idea of a Tudor dress code. I think it
You
brings...
just like those tight little pants, don't you, that the little men wear?
Right, come on, let's go and get into our rooms.
Thank God for that.
No, we don't normally dress up like this, so we're hoping that it's going to be a good night because...
It needs to be warranted. The outfits
Indeed.
it needs to be a good meal to warrant dressing up like a plonker.
Let's get this Tudor feast underway.
Yeah, before the Elizabethans turn up. First to come a-calling, a dandy fop and his wife, G&T.
Way, hello.
Wow, Rick. Don't you look amazing again?
You both look absolutely wonderful.
It's Rick's eyes. They're amazing.
Don't look directly at them. Next to arrive at Hampton Court.
Oh, hey, wow, you're fabulous. Lady Lou and Sir Marcus, welcome to our humble homestead.
You're all right? Wow.
Indeed, Lady Lou.
Look at the shoes, look.
Well, buckle my brogues. They look fancy.
I'm Maggie, and I'm the Tudor egg seller. We welcome you to our humble homestead.
Dilly dilly.